Hi, we're here at Chaminade High School in Mineola, New York, and this is an instructional video for the up-and-coming musicians. The pros know this stuff already, but for you people studying, no matter what your instrument is, I hope these hints will help you out in the future. So just stuff to keep in the back of your head. This first piece that I'm going to play, you're going to be able to see different things. In other words, when you're learning a piece of music, learn the music, all right? Learn that for your teacher, it'll make them very happy. In the meantime, once you've got the piece learned, there are other things you can put in there to make the piece more interesting, especially later on if you're playing a solo like I do a lot, or you're in a band. Keep the music interesting, do something unexpected, okay? You can slide into a note. You can change the sound of your instrument. If you have an accordion or a synth, change the sound. If you don't, if you're playing piano, go up an octave. Put in something unexpected. This is a little bit of what I'm talking about. You see part of the giant organ that's here at Chaminade. That's a 315 hybrid organ, which I have the privilege of playing. I'm one of the staff organists here, and we play as the audience is coming in for their concerts and for their plays. Now, one thing that the pros never do on an organ is slide into a note. It's like a unwritten rule, but it's written in stone. I slide. Every now and then I'll slide into it just to make things interesting. In this first piece of music, you're going to hear a bit of that and a few other things. You can pick them out. So here it is. Begin the Beguine. This second piece is a cha-cha medley, a very simple one, but it incorporates a lot of things that I talked about in the first song. A lot of times, if you're playing, especially at a dance, it takes about 3/4 of a song for most people to get up and start to dance. Now you're almost finished with the song. Now what do? Well, you can go around the song again, or you could change keys, or you can go into another song. And in the meantime, do something totally off the wall in the middle of the music. Go nuts, change the sounds, slide, again, change the sounds, and play something that has absolutely nothing to do with the piece that you're playing, but it fits in a specific spot, and you'll see that. All right, this is 3 songs in the cha-cha mode in different keys with different sounds, with slides, and a little bit of crazy stuff. We'll see if you pick it up. Now, when you're on the bandstand, a lot of times the leader can't be yelling over the music as to what song is coming up next. And what we used to do when I was doing 5 weddings every weekend is the leader would give you fingers of what's coming up. In other words, say you're playing a song in the key of C, and the next song that he's picking in his head is in the key of E flat. He would give you 3 fingers down for the 3 flats. So you knew that the next song, whatever it is, was going to be an E flat, so you knew a B flat 7th was coming up. In other words, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, G, D, A, E. Very simple, and it's much more professional than yelling out, we're doing this song next. So here it is, the 3-song medley. That keeps the people dancing, keeps them interested, and gets their ear when you do something crazy. Watch.
6, 9.
You know, sometimes a song is so pretty you don't want to fool around with it much. Back in the early 60s, there was a famous jazz clarinetist from the United Kingdom by the name of Accordion. He wrote and recorded a beautiful song called Stranger on the Shore. And it was a clarinet lead with an orchestral background. And I think the song is so pretty, just play it like a clarinet. And if you have a clarinet patch, especially with something like this, oh, use it. Use it for what it's worth. But when you do, you have to play it as a clarinetist would play it. You can't play something like a clarinet and play it like you're playing a piano. It would sound terrible no matter how good your instrument is. Always remember that. Clarinet plays one note at a time, so you play it like that. When you're playing strings, yeah, you could play short chords, 3-note chords. Saxophones, you could play 3- and 4-note chords. That works out very well, but don't overdo it. So I'm going to play the song for you, and I'm going to play it as a clarinet, and then switch to as an accordionist would play it, and then go back to a clarinet. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you've learned a little something to keep in the back of your head. Just try some of this stuff out and you'll do fine. Thanks for watching.